So hi guys, so leo nataka tuzungumze the seasons of man and the seasons of prayer. How to align your prayer season with your season in your life. Kuna vitu vingi sana labda hujaijua ama unajua na unashanga. How do you align your current life to its prayer season? I can see a lot of people doing challenges, a lot of people doing getting into this craze of prayers, na labda hata you are not in that season. Kuna mtu saizi your season is in warfare. Warfare ni pale usha realize now you have lost maybe enough of things are not working and you're really fighting for your destiny. Na mtu yote ambaye is fighting for their destiny realize already patterns in his life that are not good. Possibly realize pia kuna patterns of maybe in marriage ukona these patterns are happened in your father's life, in your mother's life, now they're happening in your life. And you have already identified these patterns, or you have identified a pattern that is not right in your work life, or you have identified a pattern in your health life. So in whatever pattern that you have realized, it is an existing pattern. Na ndio tunasemaga generational curses, generational traumas. That is where now, once you have realized now and you have been affected by it, that is when people now start going into what we call warfare prayers. Warfare prayers is beyond even patterns. Whatever maybe you have seen that your destiny is at risk, you are working towards something and it's not coming forth. Umejaribu praying, umejaribu fasting, umezunguka kwa mapasta wote, maapostles wote, kanisa zote umeenda paka kwa I don't know who the new spiritual key, what you have done zote, you have done them, and then you realize now there's something missing. And the only thing now you need to get into is what we call now warfare prayers. The warfare prayers tulisema, you have to make sure that you put the armor of God before you do these prayers. Armor of God ndio itakusaidia. That is in 1 Corinthians and it's in a previous video. The minute you first put the armor of God, now you can go into warfare prayers. Warfare prayers ni za vita, tafadhali. Huko hakuna soothing. This is whereby you do crazy stuff, guys. This is the days that nilikuwa natoa viatu mimi personally. Viatu na kanyaga ground and I pray. And you know I was praying easy prayers katika nyumba where my grandfather and my grandmother were living, bedroom yao. This is, unaelewa, they walikufa several years ago. And I was in that, I've shared hiyo pia part of my adulam. Nikiwa hapo ndio nilikuwa natoa viatu na naomba. I used to start my prayers at 9 na maliza 2. Daily. I did that, I don't know for how many months. I did that for I don't know how many weeks. I was just praying. Kungekuwa na breaks huko ndani, but I was still praying. I was still soaking in his presence. I was still asking. This is whereby I got revelations of things that were happening in our family. Even the land pale iko, because I was in warfare. Do you know, the minute utaanza now, warfare prayers, na tulisema the minute you get serious with your life, things start happening. Ukianza warfare prayers, sasa hapa ndio vitu zinafanyika. Hapa ndio mambo yote, maisha yako yote na kuwa distorted na mambo inaanza kuharibika. Hapa ndio vita zinaingia. Hapa ndio wewe and your husband now you become enemies. Na unashanga, this is the man that I married. This is where you start doubting anything that you know in this existence. This is where some of you money will not even hata itaki kukusikia, itakuwa ina run away because you are fighting it. This is a season wewe mwenyewe you will not even know who you are. This is a season where you have near death escapades. This is a season hata kama wengine wenu mtakuwa katika mumeamua ni prayers na nini, you'll be drinking like unakunywa paka unaisha and you don't get drunk, and when you get drunk you'll still be kwa ile spirit ya warfare ya prayers bado iko pale, ama smoking, whatever you be engaging in, because we will be going to extremes of those things. I'm not glorifying any of those. Katika hiyo season ni season mbaya sana ya warfare. This is a season if you are not careful enough you will die. Yeah, you'll die because the devil is ameamka. This is a season whereby you put the armor of God. This is a season that you go into prayers. Prayers, you align them. You decide, am I praying for favor this season? May I pray for favor for myself and for my generation? May I forgive my parents and my grandparents? Utakuja tena realize kuna vitu zimefanyika in your life for those patterns to happen. Do you know even the origin of those patterns? Then you'll even move forward to the extent now you start realizing wewe mwenyewe you are an enemy to your own self. Hapo ndo uta realize a very bad money habits, a very bad tuseme anger is something that is niko nayo. I'm very avoidant. I don't know how to enjoy, maybe how to receive love. I don't know how to receive good people. I don't know how to be good. I was taught to be bad. I'm always in survival mode. Hapo ndo utaanza nao kuanzia retrospect of looking at things from your perspective na ku realize the kind of person you are. Katika warfare prayers, this is where you start fighting your own self. It's beyond fighting zile vitu zote. You start now fighting your old self. This is where you start unlearning. This is where you start now looking at your parents as humans and as adults. Unaniget? Hapa ndo utaanza kuangalia, this is the reason why my mom and my dad started dating, and this is the reason why they are together. You'll realize even family members do not want you to know some family secrets. But ukiingia katika warfare prayers, utajua secrets, utapewa secrets, utafunguliwa secrets zote za kwenu, za kwako, even wewe mwenyewe. Probably, maybe you have never known, maybe you are living with a stepdad. That is the time utajua. Probably never knew if you are married, your mom was married pregnant. You will not know. Somebody you need to know what happened to your mom. Alikuwa amejaribu kukuabort ukakataa wewe. So many things, so many dark things happen. Before you go into any warfare prayers, start preparing yourself. Prepare yourself within yourself. Wewe mwenyewe. Anza kutayarisha the shocking revelations that will be coming in. Be surprised people will turn against you. Be surprised that people will talk ill of you. Be surprised that you'll start losing. You'll lose even friends. You lose incomes. You lose jobs. You lose family. You lose the people that you love the most. And the reason why unakatika warfare prayers, you lose all of them so that you can get closer to God. This is where even Job, after losing everything, he still had one thing. He still glorified Job in his position. He still glorified God in his position. For Job, alisema, whatever happens, after everything Job had got lost in minutes, in a days, and he still glorified God. That is the reason why he was blessed again. Do you know why God did not deny hakuruhusu Satan to kill Job's wife? Job's wife was to remind him of his past. Wewe katika warfare prayers yako uta realize the people who will remind you of your past, the people who remind you of your sins, the people who remind you of your mistakes. Hawataondoka, and they'll be more loud in that season. So kwa ninge katika warfare prayers, jitayarisheni. Na usirukie challenges too. Sometimes prepare even your heart for prayers. For these prayers, they'll need fasting. Will you fast? Ndio mimi ninge into that season. I was used to fasting. I could fast 14 days. I could fast 7 days. I could fast 40 days. And I could fast really well. But inafika because I was preparing. So prepare yourself for warfare prayers. And the Lord our God will be with you. Atakuongoza. Na please, number one, armor of God, identify the patterns. Usianze warfare prayers na uja identify patterns. Identify the key points that you want to change. And then prepare yourself for that. So that when the blessing comes, you enjoy it. Have a good day and may God be with you.